This program is brought to you by Fast Signs of Durango. More than fast, more than signs. Fast Signs.
If you've lived in the Four Corners region for a while, you've probably been to Mesa Verde National Park or Chaco Culture National Historical Park on your way to Albuquerque. But one impressive site is often overlooked, and that's why Durango TV News decided to visit Aztec Ruins National Monument for this special fall series on day trips for locals. The Aztec National Monument sits tucked away on the banks of the Animas River just a few blocks west of downtown Aztec, New Mexico. The monument preserves the remains of a Chacoan Great House, a 400-room community center for trade, politics, agriculture, and ceremony that was occupied by the ancestral Pueblo people from about 1100 AD to the mid-13th century. The place is unlike any other in the Chacoan Empire. Its location has continued to serve as a crossroads of travel, trade, and exploration long after the Pueblo people moved from the area. The Indian tribes that followed the Pueblo people into the region most likely knew about the existence of the Aztec site, and early Spanish explorers traveling from Santa Fe to California on the Old Spanish Trail may have camped there. Today, though, the Aztec Ruins National Monument receives a tenth of the visitors of Mesa Verde National Park. Yet, it is more accessible and offers a unique perspective on the history of the ancestral Puebloan people.
These places they're so unique. You know, I spent time in the South and on the East Coast, and you see an old building there that's 200 years old. Here, you know, these buildings are going on 1,000 years old. And the fact that these places are considered the birthplace of Southwestern culture, it's an honor to be working at a place like this, where so many individuals around this area can trace their ancestry back to this. The indigenous cultures of our country really consider places like Chaco and Aztec to be some of the most important places for not just their story and their cultural identity, but for the story of our nation as a whole. So these places are very special, and it is a privilege to be able to work here.
Aztec Ruins National Monument was first formally excavated in 1917 by archaeologist Earl Morris for the American Museum of Natural History. After expeditions to Chichen Itza in the Yucatan, he returned to Aztec, where he rebuilt the site's Great Kiva, the only fully reconstructed Great Kiva in the world.
There's well-preserved kivas at Chaco and Mesa Verde, but this is reconstructed. So Earl Morris made that conscious decision, okay, we have a great kiva here, and he wanted to rebuild one to represent what it would have looked like when they were actively used. So what you see here today, the reconstructed kiva, it's based upon what Earl Morris saw here, but it was also based upon his knowledge of kivas across the Southwest. So he may have taken a few artistic liberties, but it is the only reconstructed version you can see.
The Visitor Center at Aztec Ruins National Monument is located in the house that Earl Morris built to live in while excavating the ruins. A new museum was completed a year ago adjacent to the Morris home to provide an interpretive beginning to the self-guided tour. The half-mile trail takes you through the Great Kiva and inside several buildings where you literally follow a warren of a hallway through ancient rooms. Several spots along the way offer an outstanding view of the complex. It takes about 40 minutes to complete the tour. Aztec Ruins National Monument is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the shoulder season and closes for the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's holidays. But now is the time to visit while the cottonwoods surrounding the site are turning yellow and the air is cooler. Entry will be free on Saturday, September 24th. If you'd like to know more about the Aztec Ruins Monument, visit the National Park Service website at nps.gov and search for Aztec.